Hello, this is Netta and welcome to my channel. You guys, I'm here to show you how to turn the ordinary glass mason jar into a cute little unicorn fabulous makeup brush holder. The first thing you want to do to make your unicorn mason jar is to get a mason jar, of course, and pick up some white spray paint and spray paint your mason jar thoroughly and make sure you allow it to dry. This project took me roughly about 4 to 5 days because I love to have time for my paint to dry as well as my glue to cure or to set. So yeah, so I spray paint it. Then the next day, I just take a paintbrush and smooth some Mod Podge all over your mason jar, all over. And then you're going to get some glitter and sprinkle it. Make sure you have some kind of container. It's best to use, to do this in a bowl, like a large bowl. That way, any glitter that may fall in the bowl, you can reuse it and put it back on the over the Mod Podge. And make sure you put glitter all over and make sure there are no gaps in between. And you allow that to sit for 24 hours as well. And then what I usually do is take some clear glaze spray paint, and the next day I will spray paint the jar real good, and you're going to need a couple layers. So you're going to need some drying time, and then you're going to need to spray again. So you need a couple layers of this clear glaze. That way you won't have glitter to fall off of your jar. Yeah, so this clear glaze save your life, especially when you don't like to have glitter falling everywhere. Alright, so let's move to the next step. Here are the items needed to complete your unicorn set. You're going to need 2 sheets of, one gold of the foam glitter sheet and 1 silver foam glitter sheet. I found these at Walmart. One of them were 92 cents and the other one was 77 cents. You're going to need a ruler, of course, my favorite, glue dots, a pair of scissors, and a pack of the little foam sheets. You can get the pack like this, a thick pack like this, for $1 at Dollar Tree. Then I picked up a pack of the to-go takeout plates from Dollar Tree. You get 10 in a pack for $1. But what you're going to do is just cut it in half. And then you're going to cut a square out. Okay? That's all you need, because you need this foam to make your pattern. So yeah, you guys, so what I did was I took my ruler, and you guys, it's not going to be exact angles, but I did want to have straight lines at the bottom and the side of my the cone part of the unicorn. And then, but I wanted these to have slope sides edges for my ears. So once I did this, you guys, and you want it to be approximately, the cone to be approximately 2.5 inches tall. The back part of the ear to be 1 inch tall, and then you want the smallest part of the ear and be 1/2 inch. So this is 2.5, 1 1/2. So that way it can be kind of uniform, but just know it's not going to be exact. Once I cut out my shapes, you guys, I'm going to do my cone and with the gold foam, and the ear, well, the bigger part of the ear with the silver foam. Let me cut them out real quick. Yeah, you guys, all I'm doing is holding the the pattern against the foam, and I'm just cutting around the foam. I mean the pattern. And that works for me. Okay, it's going to come out at a sharp angle. What I like to do is just clip it in so it kind of be, I want to square off the top of my unicorn horn. Alright, there, you see? I like to do it that way. Now let's go to the fabulous ear. Or should I say ears? Don't forget to cut out 2 of them, you guys. Let's move on to a smaller portion. But instead of using the glitter, we're going to use the foam for 2 smaller inner ears. As you see, you guys, this portion is very easy. So you're going to grab your pieces. You're going to kind of think of how you're going to do it. And what I like to do is maybe put it like that. Like this. Yeah, I'm trying to do it as well as use the camera, so sure. And then you're just going to put the corn. You get what I'm trying to do, y'all. Lord. But let me get back. Hold on. Okay, I don't know if you can see, but I placed 2 glue dots right here in the middle. I'm going to rub the plastic and let the warmth of my fingers remove the glue from this plastic. Again, I'm working with one hand, you guys. But let me pull this off. Shoot, this is crazy. Alright, then I put the pink part on the silver. And then I'm going to glue dot. Now I use glue dots, you guys. Of course you know that. Then I'm going to just put the unicorn, maybe like enough where a glue dot can fit under the corner of each edge. So as you see, I have a glue dot on the bottom edge of each cone. I'm just going to place it on my ears. So there you have it. I have my unicorn set and ready to put on my mason jars. For the sake of this video, I'm just going to go over how I went about making the face. I try to do more of an anime look, which I think is so cute because it makes my unicorn look fabulous. All right, check out the wing. All right, so I just took the other half of the to-go container because we're not going to waste, okay? I won't not because we waste not, all right? So we're going to take the satin acrylic paint and put it in one section right here. Then we're going to take the gloss acrylic paint and put it right over here. And I found this gloss paint, the blush paint at Walmart. And I got the satin acrylic paint from my local craft store, which is AC Moore. And got a pack of these from AC Moore and a pack of different sizes of this kind of foam brush. That way you can kind of pat and kind of get the perfect circle for your blush. They come in 3 sizes, 3 different sizes. And based on the size of your blush, you pick your size foam. I don't know what it's called, compressor. But you know, I want it to go all out. I want it to, I want her to look fabulous. I really want her to be made up. And if overly made up, I'm gonna put it like that. So you just, you're gonna make the face first. And I started with the eyebrows because that take the longest and I wanted the perfect arch for this one. And I used I had 3 in the pack. So I used the 2 biggest ones. I used the middle one, the middle size to make the eyebrows. And I did go in the little one and just kind of put the lashes on. But be careful, you guys. Because although this paint does not run at all, but when you press on, as you know, your lines can end up thick. and you can end up with thick eyebrows. But let me show you the one that I end up throwing away. Yeah, you see what I mean? You don't want your jaw to look like this. So you may have to do a test run, because this is a mess and it's going in the trash. Okay. So just make sure you don't have a lot of paint on your brush. And you just take your time. Just like each brow, when we make up our face, each brow is not going to be identical. These are not going to be identical. Definitely. But I'm kind of liking this face, honey. Yes, and I got nerve to put a beauty mark on her. Yeah, I think that's my favorite girl right here. I gave her a little wing liner. But after you put her facial features on there, you can just stamp it out. I just simply stamp it in here, and then I kind of pat it out so it won't run. I pat it out on this side, and then I would just, you know, put one stamp on there. Then you can, if you want to make it bigger, just kind of go around the edges, you know, to give her an exaggerated face. All right, so then I'll let this dry for 24 hours. Although it's fast drying, again, or quick drying, I still like to let my product sit. That way I won't have any issues when I go over with the clear spray paint. And we've had okay weather. It's been cold, but it hasn't rained for the past couple of days. So I was able to sit this out on my deck to let it dry real well. So when I spray my clear paint over there, the facial features won't run. That makes sense? All right, let's keep it moving. All right, it's time to cap this piece of your unicorn. I just, you know, I had a pack of the 12 lids, and I just need the band, you guys. So I'm just going to ditch the lid. I just need this piece. And what I'm going to do is glue the inside of the band and screw it on my unicorn. You guys, I just added this step because it does give a unicorn a clean line. It just won't be your typical top like that. So yeah, let's move on to the next step. After you glue on your band minus the lid, pick up your unicorn set. You're going to put a glue dot on each end. Make sure after you put the glue dots on each corner, you're going to kind of rub it good. That way the warmth of your finger will remove the glue from the plastic coating. Alright, you guys, I'm working with one hand, so y'all bear with me, but we're going to get this done. Alright, so once you do that, you're going to remove those plastic tabs. And I'm going to put a note right here saying that you're only going to need 3 tabs for this process. After you remove the plastic tabs, you're going to take the E6000 glue and you're going to kind of glue between the 2 tabs, because it's going to take a while for the glue to cure in the middle, but the strong bond glue tabs or glue dots will secure it. Wow, this cure it. And one thing I do love about E6000 glue versus the hot glue gun, first of all, it's not hot. You're going to have strings everywhere. And then no matter how much you put on there, it's going to dry clear and it's going to dry neat. All right, so let me go ahead and place this right here. And again, when we drew the eyebrows, we drew the face on, we drew the face on a little lower on the jar, so the unicorn set can sit right above the brow and should lean on the band. Alright, it seems that it's easier to put on the unicorn set if you have the jar laying on its back, and you can just secure the ends, and the middle piece is going to kind of do its job. You can pat a little bit, and then when you lay it down, you're going to notice the little part of the ear is going to stick out. Either you can leave it that way and make it like a 3D situation, or you can do like I do and just put a little bit of 36000 glue on it. So while this is curing, you can be securing the ears. All right, once you have that sitting there, you're going to take your little your flower bud, and you see the little piece right there. We're going to cut this piece off because we kind of want to lay this flower on the unicorn set as flat as possible. Now it's not going to be totally flat because we really don't want it to be flat. We want to kind of have it sticking out like a 3D, like a Hawaiian kind of look. So let me go ahead and clip this off for you. All right, after you do that, you're going to take that last glue dot. Again, I told you, glue dots are going to be your best friend, especially the strong bond, because this is a situation we don't want it to be moved. Not saying it's not possible somebody just pull it off, it won't come off, but you can secure it as much as possible. But we're going to also, to make sure it's on there good enough, we're not only going to just use the glue dots, we're going to kind of go around the bottom of the flower with some E6000. That'll hold it. I don't know if you guys can see this. See how I put the glue dot on the side? This will allow the 3D kind of situation happen. So the flower can kind of lean towards the face, if you will. So, yeah, I just put the glue dot on a side of the bottom of the side of the flower. And as you see, of course, I got the glue dot on this side, but I put a little E6000 on the other side, and maybe a little bit right here towards the petal, down the petal a little bit. That way it kind of lean towards the face. But let me show you what I mean by that. All right, you see what I mean? How I have one side leaning, you get it? And the petal will kind of look like this in the back. But I kind of like these flowers too, because you see how the bottom of the flower right here, it gives the illusion where it kind of matches her lashes. So maybe it's the artist in me, but yeah, when I saw these flowers, I said that'd be perfect for her fabulous lashes, because this is a fabulous unicorn on a fabulous unicorn. But yeah, we're gonna just make sure it's secure as much as possible. Again, this is not going to dry right away, but we still have that Lord have mercy, strong bond glue dot on it to help it. But to help it even further, as you see, I just put a scrunchie. I got a pack of them. I think it's like a pack of 12 from Dollar Tree. And you kind of put it around there to secure it. Now, be careful because you don't want to glue it to glue the scrunchie or the headband to the unicorn. So just make sure you put it on a place where it don't have glue dots or glue. But if so, just keep on, you know, kind of pop it a little bit to make sure it's not sticking to the unicorn. Then you just let that sit for roughly, I would say about an hour. Then you can take it off. But I only let it sit maybe like for an hour if I run out of rubber bands or scrunchies, or I just let it cure overnight. Because when you want something to be perfect and to work correctly, sometimes it's going to take time. You got to do it and let it sit overnight and come back to the next day. All right, so let's go to the next step. If you can see the inside of the finished unicorn mason jar, you see I have some glitter on the inside. You guys, you do not have to worry about spraying white spray paint at the bottom, because you spray white paint on the outside, and of course this is glass, so hey, that's just be defeating the purpose. So all I did was grab some holding spray that I had in my stockpile. I sprayed it. I evenly coated around. I sprayed quite a bit, you guys, in the inside of the mason jar. Then I just poured some glitter inside of the mason jar and kind of shook the glitter around. Once I shook the glitter around, I kind of shook out the excess. Then I turn around and use this clear glaze spray paint and spray the inside very good, you guys, and I let it sit overnight. And this will allow you to have the inside of your mason jar glittery as well. Now, this is the final product of my unicorn mason jar. You guys, of course, I'm using this as a makeup brush holder. And you guys, I just simply went on to Amazon.com and picked up these unicorn makeup brushes and put them in the middle. Of course, you know, you guys, I use some marbles at the bottom, some Dollar Tree marbles at the bottom of the jar. Then I just placed the unicorn mason jars, unicorn makeup brushes in the middle. And you guys, this is more like a centerpiece for my baskets for my nieces. So I think they will like it. Hence, you know, the nice old face beat with the wing. So you guys, of course, you know, we have a lot of makeup to use from our couponing hauls. But yeah, you guys, this is what I'm using my unicorn mason jar for, a centerpiece makeup brush holder for my niece's gift basket. So stay tuned, and I'm gonna put together that gift basket soon. So I will be right back to you guys. So y'all like this video, subscribe, like, comment down the middle, and I hope you guys can make this and let me know what you like about it, and let me know if you're going to try and make this for yourself. I mean, it doesn't have to, you don't have to use it for a makeup brush holder. You can put anything inside of them. You can put pencils, anything. I just thought this was pretty cute for an older person versus a child. All right, so I'll talk to you guys soon. Smooches! Love you.